Hey guys, it's Christina of CraftyPaws. I wanted to come on and share a process video with you guys today, making this cutesy, clean and simple thank you card. I have so much to be thankful for. Well, my whole family does. As most of you probably know, my hubby donated his kidney to my brother. So I have lots of thank you cards that I need to make for the various nurses, staff, doctors that have helped us both here in Atlanta as well as in New York, doing blood tests, matching tests, following up with both my hubby and my brother. So I made this card using this Oliver and Amelia Valentine stamp set from the greeting farm, and I just used this sweet little Amelia holding a heart. I stamped her out twice actually because I wanted to fussy cut out this little heart and give this little heart some dimension here. So I put some double-sided foam adhesive behind this heart after coloring it up, fussy cutting it out, and glued the edges directly onto the base image, but giving the center of the heart a little dimension. I also use the thank you from the Simon Says handwritten border stamp set and the various hearts from the Science of Love Lawn Fawn stamp set. To stamp out these hearts, I used the Adirondack earth tones in Wild Plum and in Stream. These are ink pads that I had picked up at Tuesday Morning months ago, and they worked out perfectly with the colors that I colored up this cute little Amelia with my Copic markers. If you're interested in the colors that I used, please check out my blog, which will be linked to below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the process video. So following the rule of thirds, I wanted to create a kind of background patterned area on the lower third of my card. So I took the thank you from the Simon Says Stamp handwritten border stamp set and stamped that about 1/3 of the way up the card. Then I took a few hearts from the Lawn Fawn, the Science of Love stamp set, and my Wild Plum pigment ink, and I'm using a Stamp-A-Majig because I'm not a great stamper, and I wanted to make sure that the hearts all came out crisp and, kind of a solid color. So I'm stamping and then re-stamping, positioning that block right up against the corner of the Stamp-A-Majig, which I received as a gift from my good friend Bev, who's New Crafter Bev here on YouTube. And I do that all over the lower 1/3. And then I decide I need to put some hearts right up against the thank you, so I need to create a mask. So I stamped out the thank you onto a Post-it note, and I fussy cut out the lower part of that thank you, and I'm putting that mask right up against that sentiment. Now I can stamp hearts right up against that sentiment, and it will look like the hearts go right up to that line, but not over. Now I'm adding another color of hearts. I am using the Stream color pigment ink, and I'm repeating the process of stamping those little hearts out and using the Stamp-A-Majig to make sure the hearts are fully stamped out. Now, I did smear a little bit of some of these hearts because I wasn't patient, and pigment ink takes a little bit longer to dry. I should have used either a heat tool or waited between stamping over some of the areas, but I actually end up fixing that, and I'll show you that later. Here I'm taking the mask off, and I am adhering the already colored up Greeting Farm image Amelia from the Oliver and Amelia Valentine stamp set. Now here I am actually fixing some of the little smear marks with a white jelly roll pen. This is a technique I think I learned from Jennifer McGuire, and it really does cover up slight little smearing marks. Now here you're going to see me color in the small open hearts with a violet Copic marker, and that's because initially I thought I wanted a mixture of open and solid hearts in that violet color, but I decided I just want the open hearts to be in that blue-green color. And here I'm taking a multi-liner Copic pen, a marker, to darken in any kind of less than perfect stamping of that thank you sentiment. And it really made the lines crisper and a little bit thicker too. So I have a clearer kind of line of demarcation between the clean white section and the patterned heart section. And then lastly, to bring down some of that gold metallic color from the star in Amelia's hair, I'm just adding some little gold dots to the lower third patterned area. P.S. That also helps hide some of my smearing. Now for the inside of the card, I happen to have some old, really thin pattern paper that had very similar colors. So I lined the inside of the card with that, and now making a matching envelope. So I take a 9.5 by 9.5 inch piece of pattern paper, and I'm making an envelope for a 5 by 7 card. So I need to score at the 4-inch line here. Punch. And I'll line up this little marker here. Punch. And again, I'll line up with a line, score line there. And one last time. Punch. Just the top on the back side here. Now I'm going to fold the flaps of each side of the envelope. Now I'll use my fingernail just to mark where I want to cut off that little excess triangle, and I'll chop that excess right off. Now with my ATG gun, I'm just going to put some adhesive on the 2 edges of that bottom flap, and voila, you have a coordinating envelope for this cutesy CAS card. Now I'm just going to put a white piece of cardstock on that inside section so that I can write a thank you note for the doctors and nurses who helped my hubby and my brother. If you enjoyed this process video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful crafty day.